More and more people are interested in following vegan diets or reducing their use of animal products. People try this for health, ethical, animal welfare, or religious reasons. A shift away from animal products is getting easier with more fortified and nutritious plant-based foods made available. The perennial questions always surrounding people considering becoming plant-based or who already follow a vegan diet is: 1. Can I or will I be able to meet my protein requirements? 2. Will I be deficient in some micronutrients? 3. What if I'm an individual or athlete trying to gain muscle, lose fat, and enhance performance? Will I be able to address these questions being completely plant-based? Hi, I'm Rishi, and thanks for stopping by my channel. I'm a practicing nutritionist with a background in human physiology and nutritional sciences. Here, I take a holistic and scientific approach to all aspects of health and wellness. I use food and lifestyle changes to optimize one's nutrition to promote longevity and healthy aging. So if you want to hack your health span and be the best version of yourself, then be sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss anything. Truth is, the right plant-based foods can be excellent sources of protein and other nutrients. Lucky for us, there's an abundance of plant-based, protein-rich sources. A caveat with trying to hit your protein requirements being plant-based is that most plant foods also carry with it significant amounts of carbohydrates. That's just how plants roll. So one just needs to be mindful and aware of this fact when consuming plants. Conversely, for the majority, plants also have significantly lower fat content than animal sources. So it tends to help balance out the overall calories that you ingest, often consuming fewer calories than animal-based diets, because fats are more calorie dense than carbs. And if you're looking to cut weight and build muscle, you don't need to rely on just meats and eggs to achieve your goals. Even so, getting enough protein, essential vitamins, and minerals can be harder for people who don't eat animal products, but not impossible. One just needs to plan ahead to ensure that they get enough protein, calcium, iron, omega-3 fatty acids, and vitamin B12, which people on an omnivorous diet get from animal products more readily. We don't have a protein requirement, we have an amino acid requirement, the building blocks of protein, and all protein is not the same. Animal proteins contain amino acids in the exact ratios that humans require, making it more bioavailable compared to plant protein. Meanwhile, plant proteins are deficient in certain essential amino acids, making them incomplete. To maximize amino acid intake from plants, try consuming the entire spectrum of vegetables. Being plant-based does not imply being healthy. It's easy falling into the dirty vegan trap. Some plant products such as soybeans, quinoa, chia, chlorella, and hemp, however, are complete proteins, which means that they contain all 9 essential amino acids that humans require. Others are missing some of these amino acids, so eating a varied diet is important. If you want to get more protein being on a plant-based diet, then hit that like button so you do. In this video, I'm going to discuss protein-rich vegan food sources. Which vegetable has the highest protein count? Are lentils and beans really a good source of this nutrient? How much protein does kale and broccoli give you? What about green peas and avocado? I'll be talking about all of these and more. Number 1. Tofu, tempeh, and edamame. Soy products are among the richest sources of protein in a plant-based diet. The protein content varies with how the soy is prepared. Firm tofu contains about 10 grams of protein per half cup. Tofu takes on the flavor of the dish it is prepared in, so it can be a versatile addition to any meal. People can try tofu as a meat substitute in a sandwich, soup, or certain dishes replacing chicken and fish. These soy products also contain good levels of calcium and iron, which makes them healthy substitutes for dairy products. I'm not the biggest fan of tofu personally, but tempeh is simply amazing. This is because it's fermented. It's made by fermenting the soybeans and then they press it into this block, making it much healthier to digest and rich in both pre and probiotics. And personally speaking, quite tasty. Number 2. Lentils. Red or green lentils contain plenty of protein, fiber, and key nutrients including iron and potassium. Cooked lentils contain 9 grams of protein per half cup. These are a great source of protein to add to any lunch or dinner routine. They can be added to stews, curries, salads, or rice to give an extra portion of protein. Number 3. Green peas. Green peas aren't just a delicious vegetable. They're packed with healthy, muscle-building protein, making them a high protein vegetable. Just 1 cup of boiled green peas will give you as much as 9 grams. This versatile veggie not only gives you protein, but also a generous amount of fiber. The same cup of green peas will give you as much as 35% of your daily fiber. Peas are added to most meals to make them filling. From soups to stir-fry pasta, peas can be added for a nutrition boost. They're also packed with many of the vitamins your body needs, as well as antioxidants. Number 4. Spinach. We all have our own feelings about spinach. But the truth is, it comes packed with a lot of protein. 1 cup of spinach gives your body 5 grams of protein to work with. And along with protein, spinach also has a lot of healthy nutrients. It's rich in vitamin A, C, and K. And all of these vitamins help maintain your immune system, improve your vision, blood, and bone health. They also help keep the blood flow in your body at a healthy rate. These nutrients are received from cooked spinach, which can be added to many different meals. In fact, many recipes are based around spinach that you can add to your diet. For an added protein boost, you can try a spinach curry with cottage cheese or tofu, depending on if you're vegetarian or vegan. Number 5, asparagus. Asparagus is another vegetable packed with protein. It also has the added advantage of being a low-carb veggie. 1 cup of cooked asparagus can give you as much as 5 grams of protein. This protein-packed vegetable is also a rich source of folate and vitamin A. These nutrients are essential for your body as they help in cell growth and good vision. Along with these above nutrients, asparagus is also packed with vitamins C, E, and K, as well as potassium and phosphorus. Asparagus even has small amounts of iron, zinc, and riboflavin. The vegetable is another great source of antioxidants. It also helps improve your digestive health. Because of the potassium in asparagus, it can help bring down your blood pressure as well. Research suggests increasing your consumption of potassium while bringing down the amount of salt you eat can lower your overall blood pressure. Number 6, kale. I know many of us don't like this next choice, but it's just too good to ignore. It's got so many terrific benefits. 1 cup of kale will give you 4 grams of protein. You'll also get lots of vitamins as well as manganese, calcium, and potassium. Kale is also a rich source of powerful antioxidants. Research has shown that these antioxidants can lower your blood pressure and act as anti-inflammatory and antidepressant agents. Kale's health benefits include reducing your LDL cholesterol levels. This means you're able to successfully decrease your chances of heart disease. Along with all these benefits, kale's plant compounds also have anti-cancer properties. Number 7, broccoli. You probably already know how wonderful broccoli is for you. This cruciferous veggie has lots of vitamin C and antioxidants to offer. But only a few people realize it's also a rich source of protein. 1 cup of raw broccoli gives you 3 grams of protein. Just remember to eat the entire stalk. Number 8, Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts are one of the more popular vegetables for those who want to take care of their health. It comes packed with protein, fiber, several vitamins, and other important nutrients. 1 cup of cooked Brussels sprouts can give you 4 grams of protein and an equal amount of fiber. It's also rich in vitamins A, C, and K. Brussels sprouts can also help you keep a steady level of blood sugar. Predictably, Brussels sprouts are also high in antioxidants. Eating them on the regular can help your body fight off oxidative damage. Number 9, artichokes. Here's an amazing veggie out there that most people aren't eating. This veggie is loaded with protein, and not just that. It also has fiber and antioxidants. 1 cup of artichoke will give you almost 5 grams of protein. Artichokes can help reduce LDL cholesterol in your body. 6 weeks of artichokes in your diet alone can help reduce 20% of your LDL levels. Artichokes help control blood pressure levels and improve your digestive and liver health too. Number 10, quinoa. Quinoa is a grain with a high protein content and is a complete protein source containing all 9 essential amino acids. Cooked quinoa contains 8 grams of protein per cup. This grain is also rich in other nutrients including magnesium, iron, fiber, and manganese. It's also highly versatile. Quinoa can fill in for pasta or rice in soups and stews. It can be sprinkled on a salad or even eaten as a main course. If you're not getting enough protein being on a plant-based diet, then hit that like button so you do. Number 11, chickpeas. Cooked chickpeas are high in protein containing around 7 grams per half cup. Chickpeas can also be eaten hot or cold and are highly versatile with plenty recipes available online. They can, for example, be added to stews and curries or spiced with paprika and roasted in the oven. A person can add hummus, which is made from chickpea paste, to a sandwich for a healthy, protein-rich alternative to butter. Number 12, beans with rice. Separately, rice and beans are incomplete protein sources. Eaten together, this classic meal can provide 7 grams of complete protein per cup. Try rice and beans as a side dish or mix rice, beans, and hummus together and then spread on sprouted grain bread, which is a naturally high protein source, for a savory, protein-packed meal. Number 13, sweet corn. Sweet corn has a reputation for being an unhealthy food, but that's not entirely true. Sweet corn is packed with protein and has several health benefits. 1 cup of sweet corn gives you 5 grams of protein. With that, you also get 12% of your daily fiber. This combination of protein and fiber will satisfy you after your meal and keep you feeling satiated. There's a myth that cooking sweet corn will strip it of all its nutrients. Actually, cooking it will only boost its nutritional benefits. It increases the vegetable antioxidant activity, which can help fight heart disease. Cooked corn also has a decent amount of ferulic acid, a compound that helps fight cancer. Number 14, avocado. Guacamole sure tastes delicious, so does avocado toast. But what about the health benefits? Well, avocados are popular for a couple of reasons. They can help you lose weight and reduce the risk of heart disease, all thanks to the healthy fats and antioxidants found in them. But that's not the only reason you should be eating this wonderful veggie. Avocados are also rich in protein. 1 cup of avocados gives you just under 5 grams of protein. They're also a great source of potassium and fiber. Avocados are rich in several nutrients. Along with potassium and fiber, it also has a number of B vitamins as well as vitamins C, E, and K. Number 15, chia and hemp seeds. Both these seeds are low-calorie foods that are rich in fiber and heart-healthy omega-3 fatty acids. Chia seeds are a complete source of protein that contain 2 grams of protein per tablespoon. Try adding chia to a smoothie, sprinkling them on top of plant-based yogurts, or soaking them in water or almond milk to make a pudding. Similar to chia seeds, hemp seeds are a complete protein too. Hemp seeds offer 5 grams of protein per tablespoon. They can be used in similar ways to chia seeds. Number 16, oats. Whole rolled oats pack about 11 grams of protein per cup, along with a ton of fiber. They make for a great breakfast meal. Number 17, chlorella. Chlorella is a green algae that is 60% protein by weight and contains all 9 essential amino acids, making it a complete protein. It is also a very rich source of vitamin B12, which is rare in a plant-based diet. It is also rich in iron and vitamin C, providing you up to 40% of your daily requirements. These tiny green cells provide a wide range of antioxidants. It also provides magnesium, calcium, zinc, folic acid, and B vitamins. Moreover, just 3 grams of chlorella provides 100 milligrams of omega-3 fatty acids and is fiber-rich. And lastly, number 18, nutritional yeast. I love nutritional yeast even though I'm not purely plant-based myself. It's because it tastes so good. If you've never tried it before, it comes as a yellow powder or yellow flakes, and it tastes very similar to cheese. Not exactly like cheese, but it's quite similar. And the amazing thing is it's actually really high in protein. A quarter cup of nutritional yeast has 18 grams of protein. This is really worth sprinkling on everything. And the other awesome thing about it is, the typical ones you get in the market today come fortified with vitamin B12, which, as you know, is almost impossible to get on a plant-based diet. Typically, you need a supplement with it anyways. So I tend to use it in sauces, curries, pestos for my pasta, cheese on my salads, homemade pizzas, and burritos. It's really a very versatile item. Finally, if you're not a fan of vegetables, then start by having a green smoothie as a first meal for the day instead, or even twice a day. It'll help you adjust your taste palette for greens in a progressive way, especially if you're used to having a lot of processed carbs that are high in refined sugars. Thanks for watching this video. If you found value in the information I've shared, then please consider subscribing and hitting that like button. Drop me a comment if you have any feedback for me. I'd really appreciate that.